Hi everybody, Kenneth G Hasty here once again, and today's video is called Keep Your ROI Explanations Simple. So what do I mean by that? Well, ROI, of course, is return on investment. When you're talking with a potential client and they want to know, of course, if they're buying, especially a piece of capital equipment, and they want to know what the return on investment will be, meaning is how long will it take for it to pay for itself and start making them money, right? Well, I was just at a trade show, a large dental implant trade show in Los Angeles, and I was exploring the ROI on a certain piece of equipment. So I asked people that sold this type of equipment, it's about $25,000 piece of equipment, and I'd say, so, what's the ROI on this? And compared to the way that people do it right now without this piece of equipment, it would be probably about $250 per case or per patient when they use it, which is quite a bit actually. So what they would do is they'd say, well, it's about $250 a case. Well, it's still hard in your mind to go from $250 for most people to $25,000, right? It's like, oh my gosh. So I'll just keep doing it the way I'm doing it. But what if I made it simple in a way, and if I was describing it, I would do it something like this. It'd be like, $250 per case is 100 cases and it's paid off. So that means if you're doing one case every week, then it's going to be paid off in 2 years. But if you do two cases a week, it's going to be paid off, complete ROI, meaning that it paid for itself, two cases a week in a year. So I mean, now that thing after a year, this thing's just pumping out money. It's paying for itself in a big way, right? And it's better in many other ways, of course. But why not even use a graph? I like to use a graph. No, I didn't draw one up just for this, but imagine, if you will, to where you can just say, hey, you buy this and boom, if you do it this month, in a year, boom, paid off. If you pay this many and in 2 years, paid off. Then, and what that means is not just that it ended, it means that that's when it starts to be making you money, right? Now here's the best way to explain ROI. You say, so if I got an ROI by doing one case a week, a $25,000 ROI, return on my investment in a year, okay, so I'm break even now because I paid 25,000, okay. But that means the second year at the same rate, it's going to make me $25,000. All right, so let's carry that out. So 25,000 a year, 4 more years, all right, that's 100,000, right? So I would be tempted to say, your 5 year ROI is it's going to pay you back $100,000 after it's paid for. Would you be interested in something like that? I think so. Anyway, so make it simple and make it so people can grasp it and get that emotional impact to it. So don't just go, well, we can save you $250 a case. Get out there and say, man, we can make you $100,000 in 5 years. Which one sounds better to you? That's right. So let's graph it. Anyway, Kenneth G Hasty here. I'm a professional business growth consultant. If you want to talk some business, I'll put a link here in here somewhere, probably possibly in the comments section, where we can sync calendars and talk on the phone. I don't charge for that. Check me out. It's kennethghasty.com. And want to send me an email? It's kenneth@kennethghasty.com. So, probably at that meeting, 10 to 20 people stopped me and said, hey, I've been watching your videos. So thanks for that, everybody. You know who you are. And I know people all over the world are watching these. So it'll encourage me to keep them going, And if you like, put a like on there. It's not all bad. Otherwise, feel free to retweet, to share, to forward, et cetera, et cetera. And if also, these are all on my YouTube channel at Kenneth G Hasty, and you can see them on the TriTraction channel as well on LinkedIn. All right, Kenneth G Hasty signing out. Hope you have a great day. Happy selling.